captivating my mind.
Welcome back to another episode of Saying Samara today. We're going to continue this conversations like we told you guys we were going to do. So go ahead, Ralph, set it off, my brother.
Man, I love to set it off, brother. This one right here is it's not a conversation for the weak. I've seen this a lot going on as far as marriage, like with the new generation. You guys have turned marriage upside down.
With them divorcing
it's like a hurricane.
Every
brother.
6 months.
It's a lick now. So the conversation is this: how does marriage benefit a man, a woman, right? Because it's easy to say when you get married. It's easy to say the woman is more beneficial in the marriage than the man is beneficial.
Why you say that?
No, I'm saying it's easy because a lot of people saying it.
In what way should I say?
Well, a lot of people saying, when the woman leaves the man, she gets a lot of benefits, and it doesn't serve the man as much to be married. And I understand it because I'm not a fool or idiot, and I get it. But I think if you have the right woman,
right.
And again, if you don't know what a right woman is, we had that conversation.
Check our last episode.
Right. If you have the right woman, it's not a battle, bro.
But let me say this though, bro. In 2024, in this modern era, to be honest with you, I don't think marriage benefits a man. Because the divorce rate is at an all-time high right now.
I'm not really surprised by that.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Because the divorce is at an all-time high right now. I'm not going to say all women, but some women. You see some women are leaving their marriages for some of the silliest things. I'm not happy. Because you're not happy, you're just going to walk away from your marriage. Marriage is not about happiness or whatever. It's about duty. It's about two people coming together and accomplishing something. You know what I'm saying? It's about duty. That's what it's about. It's not about me making you happy. You got to be happy within yourself in order to make this marriage work, right? And the reason why I'm saying that, too, because I see a lot of brothers are getting destroyed. A lot of men are getting destroyed, right? It's not that men not afraid to get married. Men want to get married. The numbers show it. The statistics shows that men want to be married, but men are afraid because when women leave them, it destroys their family. What man want to see their child walking away from their life?
Well, let me say
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It's easy to pinpoint the negative of marriage. What I would really want to hear is, what is the benefit for a man to get married to a woman today?
No, like I said, bro, I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but I would love to hear from you the benefit for a man to get married to a woman today. Because we all know the negativity, you know what I'm saying?
I want to get married.
No, you have to wait on. Wait on. I want the brother to tell me what is the positive, what is the benefit.
The positive benefit for the man or for the woman?
Yeah, being married today.
Either or.
Well, look, I think the positive is this, right? If you have two people that have the same common goal, you come together, you could build something beautiful, beautiful life together, right? Because man wasn't made to be alone anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I hear people say that, I'd rather be alone, like both males and females, I don't believe in that, right? Because even the animals,
nobody wants to be
how
alone.
the animal kingdom know coming together is more beneficial than being alone.
Yeah, we don't
have to figure it out, right? Exactly, because two heads is better than one, right? I bring my mind, you bring your mind, and we're in sync with each other. Man, we could build such a beautiful life or whatever, and we just keep all the negativity out the relationship.
So what's the benefit?
The marriages,
aside from building something, what's the benefit?
Man, listen, man, we building each other. We building. We what's the word that I'm looking for, man? Damn, I had it. Dang.
That's all right, brother.
I mean, we're building something beautiful, bro. I believe in building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're building a beautiful life or whatever. And when you become a grandparent, if you live to see an elderly age, you get to see your grandchildren.
So it's more so like you're trying to say, you come together and you're elevating
each other, right. And you building your family and you teaching your family and you seeing your grandkids running in your yard and you just reminiscing like, damn, and you can go back and talk to your wife or your husband. Damn, baby. Remember when we was broke, when we didn't have this, and now look at our life now. Look at this beautiful home. Look at our beautiful Look at our beautiful creation. Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. What?
Well, what's up?
Go ahead. You said you was ready to tell it all.
I want to get married.
Go ahead. Tell it all.
Yeah. I feel like marriage
What's the
benefit
though? What's the benefit?
It's to me, it's more of a it's not a tangible benefit. It's more or less emotional. I feel like it's very important. Like AJ said, nobody wants to be old and alone. You do not want to be old and alone. I don't care. When I hear people say it, I feel like they bullshit.
Right.
You know, nobody wants to be alone, period. Let alone be old and alone. That is miserable. That is, you know, coming from someone who has children. It was once upon a time where I didn't want any kids. I thank God he didn't just go off of what I said and say I ain't gonna give her no kids. Like, no. The people that you have in your life, they really create or foster some form of an environment that's enjoyable. We are responsible for our own happiness.
Yes.
I'm responsible to make myself happy, but the idea, the thought of, the act of having someone else that also can bring me that level of happiness is absolutely amazing. I feel like marriage is a contract. It's business to me.
It is business.
I look at it as business. And I want to get married, but it is business. But like AJ said, I think going back to our last episode, very important you watch our last episode. So if you meet the right person and you have that level of love, just like anything, when they say when you're an entrepreneur and you're starting your own business, as long as it's something you love, you'll do it all the time.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right.
Marriage is a business. And if you get into a marriage with someone that you truly love, you're not going to leave.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're not going to leave because, we got into a disagreement. You're not even going to leave for cheating. That's the grandparents. They didn't leave for cheating. We just ain't know about it.
No, y'all leave.
Right? Yeah, but they're leaving now at a high rate. Oh, he cheated. Or, you know, I don't, like you said, I'm not feeling this anymore. Then that's not love.
Right.
Because love is much deeper than that. Love is I'm going to love you through the good, the bad,
Right.
all the craziness. You know,
it's a roller
people
coaster.
go through,
it's a roller
it's not
coaster.
simple. It's not
Right.
easy.
Right.
I know some people, they have, in their marriages, you know, they have a separation. Like, we're not seeing eye to eye.
Right.
So they separate. But they still come back. They're not
Right.
divorced. Shit.
Right.
Hey, you go on ahead over there. I'm going to come over here. We need to figure this out. Maybe
Right.
I need some time to myself to regroup and find that self-love again. Because
Right.
a lot of times when you don't have that self-love, it's very hard to love somebody else. You can't love somebody else when you're not loving yourself. And because we're people and we're constantly evolving and changing, the person I was last year, I'm not going to be this year.
Correct.
You know,
Right,
so
right.
the way I love myself at this point in time in my life, I may not love myself that way. I've decided to go a different route. So it kind of just changes. But when you're in love with someone and you're married to them, that doesn't determine, hey, I'm just going to get a divorce.
Right.
That's not love.
Right.
Well, I'll say this.
Come on, married man. Talk
You
to
married,
us.
bro. So
No, I'll say this.
So give us some game.
Marriage has turned into a business,
Yes.
right? Because that's how the courts has made it. They've
But not
made-
even that, Ralph. Think about it.
No, it's not. It's how they've made it. Because marriage is very simple. Right?
It should.
I love you, you love
Not
me.
me. Boom.
We're together, right? We're building together.
we agree.
What's
Yeah.
mine is yours, what's yours is
Yeah.
mine.
Right.
People don't want to share.
If you do decide to leave me as a man,
Yeah.
it's my duty to make sure
You're straight.
I leave you better than I found it.
Yeah.
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 My mother always say this, and I'll never forget from when I was small. And she said it because my stepdad was a piece of crap, right? She says, understand, when you become a man, you have a family, you have a wife. If your wife decides to leave you, the only thing you are entitled to is your clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
in that house belongs to you,
Right.
right? And a lot of men don't understand that.
No, they
because
would leave the
Why
woman
would I
dry.
leave my kid in an uncomfortable situation?
Right. Right.
Even if that woman was disloyal, you call her cheating. Forget her. The kids.
Yeah.
Why would I put my kids in a dysfunctional
In harm ways.
situation?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But that
I'm
just shows
leaving.
character.
But so like for me, that's what I say. I hear people say marriage is a business, and I understand what you're saying, brother, and I get what you're saying. You think about it that way because that's what the government has made
Right.
it, right? Everything goes against the man.
Right.
So you got to think about
Right.
yourself, right? Hold on. I got to view it as a bit. So I got to get a prenup. I got to do this. I got to do that. My take is this. This is not for anybody else. This is for me. If I'm with a woman and I have to view you in that way, I'm not going to be with you.
Right. But you know what I think though, bro? I think we need to go back to jumping the broom.
We need to
How
get
does-
away from the white man.
So-
That's what I'm
Things.
saying. We need to go
You
back
should
to
just
jump
say,
in the
you gotta
broom.
say it.
Well,
Right.
here's my thing though.
Go ahead.
I have to play devil's advocate
Okay.
to that
Okay.
because we're in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
2024, we're in a different place than we were once before.
Okay.
So a lot of women are making moves and waves,
Mhm.
have a lot of motion in the business world.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say it's like a business, for me, when I say marriage is like a business, I'm not thinking of in terms of, I'm gonna take your money, you're gonna take my money. That's
Right.
not as far. I
Right.
don't even.
Right.
I feel like I shouldn't, like you said, I shouldn't marry you if I feel like
No, don't do that.
you
Just
gonna
keep
take
going.
my money.
Keep going. What you saying about the
But
making moves in the motion?
women are different. The times are different. Women didn't have the positions that they had in the work field that they have now.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of situations where it's not necessarily that the woman's going to take anything from the man. The man may not even have as much as the woman has to take from.
Let me say this to you. It's not about what you just said. It's about they're gonna give the woman whatever she wants,
I
regardless.
understand what you're
No,
saying.
no, but I'm trying to make a point for you to understand. So when you say it's a business, I get it.
Yeah.
But in all reality, it's not supposed to be looked at in that manner.
No.
It's not supposed to be. See, we've taken everything and we've tainted. We've made everything so ugly. Everything that was
I
once
think
so
it's
pretty.
beautiful though.
No, it can't. Let me tell you.
I view marriage.
but-
I want to get married,
Yeah,
and I view marriage
but
as
you
a
just-
business.
okay.
I think it's beautiful.
And I get that. I'm saying, but we take everything that was once so beautiful and so, you know what I'm saying? Like
Precious.
that it was just it was just a casual loving thing, right?
Yeah.
With just I love this person, and it used to be pure, right?
mhm.
Nowadays, bro, and I don't want to bash women or men. I'm gonna say the system.
That's what I'm saying,
they
bro.
played a major
Right.
role in making sure that we are separated in every
Right.
which way possible.
That's what I'm saying,
And
bro.
then some of us are so sleeping, so much like sheep, we can't really see what's taking
It's
place.
taking place.
We just
Right.
go along with stuff.
Right.
If you have a man, you know that man loved you and he took care of you, he did everything for you. You decide you don't want to be with that man anymore.
Just take him for everything.
Why
he
would you
got.
take him for everything he has?
Mhm.
Just because you guys are no longer together.
Mhm.
Why would you bring
Bitter.
him back to being almost like a baby-like
Mhm.
state
Mhm.
where you got to start from zero?
Yeah.
Where's your consciousness to say, man, I once loved this person.
Yeah.
This person wanted the best for me, and I wanted the best for him.
Mhm.
Let me be fair, right? Let's just separate.
That goes
and
back to
let
like
us,
you said,
let's
being
us,
a good person, a
let
good
us,
woman.
discuss how we want to go about our way. And I know people might say, "Oh, that's not realistic. That's not how the world works." No, that's how you've made the world work.
Right. Right.
Being greedy, you want everything for yourself.
Mhm.
That's not what love is. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Marriage is supposed to be beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to meet a woman that I love, and I'll do anything for her to make her just to crack a goddamn smile, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll look silly. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just to
Yeah,
make a
just to make her
goddamn
happy.
crack a smile.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's what love
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
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 But we've tainted everything, man. As a
Mhm.
people, there's nothing that we cherish more than money.
Right.
And
Right.
the
We-
monetary things.
Right, man. The human race, man. We done remixed everything that was beautiful,
Forget
man.
the
Yeah.
human, bro. I'm talking about
No,
us.
no, that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
our
forget
peoples,
the-
we
yeah,
remix everything,
but,
bro.
But
So-
we're being led
Yeah,
to
yeah.
remix everything.
Because
Wait a
we done
minute.
bought
To
into the
separate us.
system.
We're
We
being
bought into the
separated.
system.
So what is beneficial about a marriage?
What is the benefit of marriage? I'm gonna tell you right now what the benefit of marriage is. This is what has benefited me.
Mhm.
Being married, being with my wife for as long as I've been with her, it's made me into a better person, right? It's gave me a purpose. I wake up every day, you know what I'm saying? I hear brothers say, man, they feel like giving up. I don't have
can't
those
give
feelings,
up.
Yeah.
right? Because I'm on a mission,
Mhm.
Yep.
right? I got my beautiful wife.
got a
I got
family.
my princesses.
Mhm.
Man, I got my pop, my son.
Right.
That's my little man. That's
Right.
2.0. Y'all ladies in trouble, by the way. But I'm going to raise them and be right. But y'all hire your
Right.
daughters.
Right.
That's my motivation.
Right. So you
Right?
guys in sync with each other.
Of course.
Right,
I
you
mean,
guys in
and don't
sync,
get
man.
it twisted. And when I'm saying these things, I'm not saying like everything is perfect.
Right.
Like we
right.
don't have disagreements. We don't bump. We don't
Right.
bump here. I'll give you an example. Today,
Mhm.
me and her, we had a disagreement. I said, yo, that doesn't make sense. Your time management is off.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right? I have this thing about myself where when I get upset, I don't talk. I say
Oh,
what I say,
Lord.
and I don't talk no more.
Yeah.
Because
You
I'm
done.
not going to keep going back and forth with you.
Mhm.
I said what I said. Now you need to go and process it,
Yes.
and then we
Right.
can have a discussion.
What?
Yeah.
What you mean what?
Keep going.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
kids, hide your... Close
Michelle,
your
I'm gonna have a drink for
hey,
you.
kids,
'cause
close your ears for a
Jesus.
second. This is what I like to say, and I say it jokefully. I had a partner of mine. He really believed me. He got himself in big trouble. I said, "Dick and balls run things around
Oh
here."
yeah, he
But
got
I'm
himself in
joking.
a lot of trouble.
He took it for real and ran with it. I think my man Dexter tried to run with it too one day. But here's the thing,
got
though.
chewed up.
Like for me, man, this is the thing, right? I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna shut down
Right.
because that's a flaw of mine.
Right.
I don't like to bicker, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the same way too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when
right, I'm
when
the
I
same
said to her, my wife, she's emotional, but she's like
She's a woman.
But she's emotional.
Understand,
but
bro.
she tries to be like a.
Yeah, right.
So she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, man.
Remember, you coming from a logical standpoint, and she's
Yes,
coming from
of course,
emotional.
Of course, but I'm
Right.
giving you an example
Exactly.
how
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is,
yeah.
but because people don't think, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm saying you're
Right.
gonna have disagreements.
Right.
But I'm trying to
Yeah.
show you how you can disagree and still
still stay
understand.
together.
Feelings matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A person's thoughts, how they feel,
Mhm.
matter. I may not agree with the way you express it,
Mhm.
but the you being an individual, it matters.
Right.
And because I love you, I'm gonna give you a space to express yourself.
Right.
That's what I'm trying
Right,
to show.
right.
So when I said what I said, she disagreed with the way that I do things. As far as I shut down,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna keep bickering.
Going back
I'm
and
not
forth.
doing
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I said what I said,
Right.
and that's what I said.
Right.
And we could talk about it later once you process it,
Mm.
and we can sit down and
That's
and
it.
talk.
Right.
So
Right.
she goes to me. She says, damn, you like a dictator.
Mm. Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
I'm not upset.
Mhm.
I said, well, that's how you feel.
Right.
Because just because you're done with the conversation don't mean the conversation is done.
I didn't say it was done.
Yeah, but no, you didn't. You said I'm done talking. So now you go and think about it, and then we can come back
No,
together later.
no,
No, ain't no later. We
I'm-
talking right now.
I'm saying, like,
You don't got nothing else to say, but I got a lot to say.
you see
so
what
sit
I
and
mean?
listen.
And this is
Right.
what I deal with at my house.
mean,
Right.
But
Because it sounds dictatorship
but hold
to
up.
say,
No,
rah,
but-
rah,
but
rah.
see-
Now go think about
But
that.
I love my
I'm
wife.
sorry, excuse
I
me.
love my wife. But here's the thing. If I say something to you,
Lord.
like let's say
I
you
ain't been married
let's
for
say
20
you and I
some
having a
years. Let me shut
conversation
up.
now,
Right.
and we have a disagreement. We say something.
That's probably why.
We can keep going back and forth with the conversation because we're thinking logical,
Right.
back and forth.
Right.
But as a man, when I say something to a woman and I say whatever I say, you're gonna. Your first reaction is emotional.
Mhm.
You're thinking.
Yes.
You're thinking like I'm attacking
And
you.
then when I sit with it for a little bit, then the logic kicks in.
But
It's
that's
like,
why I
wow.
said-
Yeah, but you can't shut me down in that moment.
No,
you might
I
as well
didn't
just let me
shut you
talk.
down.
Right.
I'm trying to avoid an
You can't
argument.
avoid it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying, brother? You see
You're
what I
not
mean?
going back and forth. with
I'm
it.
trying
Right.
Don't go
say
back and forth. Just
what-
let her talk. See?
You see
You
what
see
I'm
I'm
saying,
talking?
brother?
Just let me talk.
What I'm trying to say is, why do all of this when you can just go?
But no,
Think
no.
about what I
so
just-
why get
See, brother?
upset
You
when
see?
I do this when you know this is going to happen? If you logically, you think with logic, I think with emotion. So logically,
My married
you
brothers
know.
out there, y'all see what I'm saying? And she ain't even married yet.
Listen,
You see what
but
I
if
mean?
you so this I'm sorry. Pause on the play.
Go ahead.
So
Go
Throw the
ahead.
flag.
I just throw the flag. Like if you know you're a man, you think with logic. A woman thinks with emotion, right?
Mhm.
You've been with your woman for a long time, so you kind of know. Y'all know each other ticks. You know how each
Yeah.
other move.
Mhm.
How we want to communicate. You know these things, right? So even though you're moving with logic, and you know logically it would be better for us to just let us speak our piece and come back
Right.
together at a later time. But you know, because you've been with this woman for a while, so you know even though it's her speaking from emotion, she feels like she had to get off her chest from an emotional place. Why not let her do that? Even though you know you're gonna come back
You
together
want to
later
know
and have a
why?
logic.
You want to know why?
Logical conversation.
I'm gonna tell you why right now, because I don't want to hear the excuse.
You don't want to hear. You heard that?
I'm saying
you don't want to hear.
Here's the thing about me, man. I'm a man.
I understand my
No,
wife
no,
is emotional.
no,
she
no,
wants
but
to get
listen-
it out, but I don't want to hear
listen
it.
to what I'm. No, that's not what I said. I'm saying, it's one thing when somebody says something
Mm-hmm.
and you understand it,
Yeah.
and we can have a logical conversation
Mhm.
towards solution.
Yes.
But it's a whole nother when a man says something and you start thinking emotional,
Mhm.
then excuses start pouring.
Mm.
I never make excuses.
Mhm.
I've never had the opportunity or the luxury to make excuses in my life.
So can I ask you a
Right?
question?
So hold up a second.
I'm sorry.
So as a man, when I'm asking or saying something to you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it to you because I've thought about it
Mm-hmm.
and I understand the mistake that's being made,
Right.
and we can avoid these mistakes if we would do this.
So,
Right? So
Mhm.
if I'm saying it to you, obviously it's for a reason.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to tell you, go dwell on that for a second.
Right.
And then we can have a full conversation. But as far as going back emotional, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I don't have
Right.
to I don't have the luxury. Like, listen, it's because that I love you unconditionally. Why I'm with you.
And it's
Right.
because
And-
she loves you unconditionally. Why she feels like
Of
she
course,
has to
I'm
say
an
what she has to
asshole.
say.
I say, hey, I'm an asshole.
Right, let me
I ain't
piggyback.
tripping.
Right, let me piggyback. It's just like being on a job, right?
No,
You
no.
no. Just listen. Just hear me out. No,
can quit
listen.
the job,
no,
brother.
no.
I
Just
can't-
hear.
I can't
Just
quit
listen.
my
Just
life.
listen to this point. I'm talking about the back and forth. It's just
Okay,
like
okay.
being on a job,
Okay,
right?
okay.
HR pull you in the office. They
Yeah.
have a conversation with you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
HR's not gonna be going back and forth
But
with
brother,
you.
I'm married. I can't
no,
use
no,
that analogy.
no. This is what I'm saying.
no,
Listen,
brother.
hear me out. Hear me
Babe,
out.
That's not what I'm saying.
Listen,
But-
listen.
go
This is
ahead.
what
About to
I'm
be on the
saying.
couch tonight.
Hear me out. This is what I'm saying.
HR.
I'm just using an example.
not
HR's
HR.
right? No. I'm just saying. HR's gonna say what they gotta say to you, right?
Yes.
You gonna say your piece.
Yes.
You say your piece. HR say their piece. HR and they're not gonna keep going back and forth. That's why I kind of understand what you're saying because I'm the
Y'all
same
both
way too.
dictators.
No, I'm not a dictator. I'm not a dictator.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't
Not
say
no
that.
dictator.
I'm far from a. Listen,
Not a
HR.
dictator. No, listen,
Dictatorship.
because the
I
thing
never
is,
All I'm saying is,
Go ahead.
I get what y'all saying. I hear y'all. I hear the logic because you are men and you're coming from a logical place.
Right.
All I'm saying is, as a woman, the way we view things, even for me, I'm speaking from me.
Vic.
Even though I know I can know full wholeheartedly what you're saying to me makes so much logical sense, but in this moment, I'm coming from an emotional place, and my response is emotional. I expect because you love me for you to listen to my stupid emotional bullshit. In your head, you could be cussing me out saying this bitch is so stupid. I done told this motherfucker. I don't care what you say in your head, but because you love me and you know I'm gonna speak and respond from an emotional place, you're gonna give me the opportunity and the space to do so, and then. Knowing me already because you know me because you love me, you know we're gonna regroup, spin the block, and I'm gonna come from a logical place and say, you know, I understand what you were
Well,
saying,
let me
but you gave me the space to speak, coming from an emotional place.
Baby, let me say this. Babe, I want to say this right here, right now.
Ain't no dictatorship over here.
Let me finish what I'm saying. This is the benefit of marriage for me. I have a beautiful woman that I love and adore and admire.
Yes,
she
yes.
gives me the strength and the courage to wake up every day to
Talk
get
that
to
shit.
it
Keep
and
going.
go and get it. Provide for my family.
I know
Without
that's right.
my wife, without my baby, without my
wouldn't.
baby, I wouldn't be what I am today. You understand me,
Right,
bro?
right.
Without my wife, I wouldn't be as motivated as I am.
That's all I wanna
I'll take
hear.
that back. I wouldn't be as positively motivated as I am. I would be motivated to get some money, but I just wouldn't be the way I am. You see, so and the way marriage has benefited me is I've learned to put somebody ahead of myself before I do anything.
Your family.
Yeah, but
your
before
family.
if I had kids, I had her.
Right.
And-
Exactly.
And what I've learned is when you love people, when you love somebody,
You gonna prioritize.
you think about their emotions, right?
Yes.
Their actions, your action, how it's going to affect them and what way it's going to affect them. Because to be honest, man, I've been with my wife for 24 years and I'm not perfect. I put my wife through some crazy stuff, you know, like emotionally, mentally. And I don't know how she deals with me because I'm very different. Bro, I'm an asshole, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. I look at it sometimes I say, Jesus Christ, bro. I'm surprised she's not on medication, brother.
But peep this, bro. But peep this, bro. But
honesty.
But bro, but listen to this. But going back to what I said.
I love you, girl.
But bro, listen to what I said though. But going back to what I said. But at least she didn't run out on you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
that's
happy.
love.
No, but
and
I'm-
she didn't. No, I'm just saying. At
I'm a
least she
good
didn't
dude,
run
though.
out. But
I'm a
but
good
I'm just
dude.
saying. At least she didn't run out on you.
I'm grateful
You know
for
what I'm
that.
saying?
I'm
Because
grateful for that.
in this modern day, man,
But
a
that's
woman.
because
Let me
it's
tell you
not
something.
love. What they have
Let me
going
tell you
on is
something, man.
lust.
Man, in this modern day dating, man,
Lust.
let me tell you something, man. Just because I wake up, I want to eat cinnamon toast crunch, and my woman, she
I
don't want
eat
me to eat
no
it,
cereal.
she'll haul
I ain't
ass.
gonna do this.
She gonna leave you?
She gonna leave.
eating cereal.
No, I'm just
Oh, no,
saying.
that's, you just give an example.
I'm just
of
giving an
I like to go to
example,
brunch.
like how people
how
just,
tedious and you know the breakups are.
just
Yeah.
breakups,
Yeah.
man.
But like I say, man.
So when
I-
you meet when you find a woman that's willing to kind of go through the trenches with you, that
Gotta
woman that's
go.
willing to
Right.
put up with this and put you know, to me, I feel like that's how you can determine a good man and a good
Yeah.
woman. Someone who's willing to. I know I'm hard to work with or whatever, but you have enough patience with me to see past my stubbornness or past, you know,
But
my
mo-
indiscretions.
more than the good and everything. It's like I say. It's once you find somebody, man, that you say, you know what, this is my person,
Yeah,
right? This is my person. They're not perfect.
but they're
I'm not
perfect for me.
perfect. They're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But this is what I desire. This is what I want.
Right.
This is what makes me smile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what makes me frown. See, my relationship with my wife, we can have we can have the worst argument,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where we just dislike each other,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why people be trying to lie. Like, you go through it, bro. Sometimes and it be about the most tedious thing. Cause
Yeah.
like I said, I'm very difficult, brother.
Right.
And baby, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. So we could have the worst
Right.
arguments, bro, where she'll be in her feelings the worst way, bro. And I'll go outside, light up a cigar.
Think
you know
about
what I'm
it.
saying? Pour me some grandma, some Villon.
Mm.
I pour a little Villon. Shout out to Lick Shots, AKA, you know what I'm saying, the homie. You know, I pour me a little and I'm sitting outside. And I say, God, Lee, man, was this necessary?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of dudes would have a hard time of mending it right away. I go
Mhm.
upstairs, or if she's
They
downstairs, she
let
might
time
be.
go by.
No, it don't matter how much time goes by.
Yeah.
Once I realize I was wrong, as soon as I
Mhm.
go in the house, I just walk up to her and I hold her, I look her in the eyes. She can't help but smile, but
Right,
it's
right.
so genuine,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And she like, you know, you an asshole. I say, I know, but
Right.
asshole. We hug and kiss.
But
And that's
peep
the end
this.
of
But
that.
let me say this. But at least she recognized that, because there's certain situations a man would do that and a woman is still, you know what I'm
Be
saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
Be
That's how I
angry.
know.
Right.
That's my example to say.
Right.
That's
Right.
that's how I know that's
That's
my
how you
person.
guys work.
Right.
And
Exactly.
to me, the benefits of marriage is when if you can find something that's like that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you have to hold on to it.
I agree.
Because, bro, it's I know what people say, it's a business,
Mm-mm.
like I tell my wife, I say, man, listen, you don't never have to feel like you're with me because whatever.
You have to be.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
If you don't never feel happy, you don't want
Mhm.
to deal with me no more. Whatever we got going on, we're gonna still keep it going on.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna be taking care. I'll struggle. But
Mhm.
the babies, they're not gonna feel that.
Mhm, mhm.
That's for me to deal with that.
Right.
As a
right,
man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I grew up without having, so I know what it's like not to have.
Mhm.
I grew up without parents.
Mhm.
Without I say, I shouldn't say parents, but without a father.
Mhm.
So I don't want my kids to feel that.
Right.
You see?
Right.
So if push come to shove, when we gotta go that way, your life will still go the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'll be struggling.
Right, but also too, bro. Most importantly, if you subscribe to the Most High, you have to put God in the center of
You must.
the marriage. You have to.
You must.
Right.
You
That's
must.
if you subscribe.
Pray.
If you subscribe
pray
to that.
And
You,
pray
you,
you
you
have to.
must. You must. And,
Right.
and like I say,
Right.
I know.
right.
I'm
because marriage
telling
is a covenant. It's a covenant with
Yes.
you.
between
You and the Most High.
woman.
And
Yes,
the Most High. Yeah,
but
it's
first,
a covenant.
The first.
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
the
it's
Most
with
High,
him.
then-
You make a covenant.
Exactly.
Right. And also too, what people don't understand when you make that covenant, because what I see today, a lot of preachers and elders, they're not really teaching the people that
The truth.
marriage
The
is
truth.
one time. That's it. It's one time. You can't marry this person. You put this
Remarry,
person
then
away,
remarry.
then remarry.
It's a sin. It's
That's
a
a
sin.
sin. Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
my point. You know what I'm saying? That's what they
Don't say that.
They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
say
yeah,
that. They
yeah,
don't teach
yeah.
that in the churches or whatever. I don't care. They just don't teach that. That's the reason why a lot of people feel like they can marry today, put this person away, go marry
I
this
just don't
person,
see the
put that
purpose.
person
It's
away.
Of what?
weird.
A divorcing?
Right.
It's like based on like what AJ saying, like because what I see it too is almost like they're getting married. I don't see the purpose of why these people are getting married because it's more or less like they're just in a relationship. You know, like
Right,
so you didn't
right.
need to add the extra layer of marriage because this
Right.
isn't your person. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
it's almost like you're watching.
Why attach yourself to something
Yeah,
that's
like
Right.
you're only dating, and even if you because you know some people lately they're getting married. Oh, they were together for 6 months. They get married and they're divorced before the year even hits. It's like you were only dating. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the excitement and everything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but that's a little bit quick
Yeah.
to just jump into a marriage.
Yeah.
So when the divorce comes, it's not really much of a surprise. It's like you didn't even really know this person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when somebody asks you what's the benefit of being married for a woman, what would no, you're not married, but what would you want your benefit to be when you meet that special someone?
For me, it's deeper. Like I said, it's beyond monetary anything. You know what I'm saying? Which is why, going back to our last episode, you know, when you're finding someone that you feel like is a good man or a good woman, like a part of that is like someone who is self-sufficient, right? Because if we're both two self-sufficient individuals, meaning whether I'm in your life or not, your life is still going to go around like clockwork. Your bills
Yeah.
are still going to get paid.
Yeah.
So that, for me, because that's how I look at things, you know, yeah, you could be emotional about something and cry, but at the end of the day, my bills will still get paid. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
At the bottom line,
Right.
it's still going to get paid. So when you meet someone who kind of, it's like you said, you're a person, meaning even beyond all of that, I want to be with this person. I know my life can go on with or without you, but I don't want it to go on without you.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to go with you. I want to continue this with you. To me,
And
it's
that's
deeper.
how you know
That's your person.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
and that's what I say, like, so with these people that are getting married and then, oh, you know, he ate the wrong cereal, I'm divorcing him. It's like,
Yeah.
that's not even your person. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
those
It
are
wouldn't
like
be so-
very
it wouldn't be
little
so
things.
Little things,
Yeah, it wouldn't
yeah.
be easy for you just to walk away from somebody that you truly, like, you know, care for.
Yeah.
And so to me, the benefit of marriage is that it's the emotional, it's the having someone. Like I said, I don't know anybody. I feel like it's not realistic. It's not real
Right.
to say I just want to grow old by myself.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
I get older, I retire. I want to have a husband that we could travel. You know, we can do.
Yeah.
I have someone I could. Because what are you gonna do
Yeah.
when you retire? If you're lonely, what are you really
Right.
gonna do?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Or better yet, let me not say that because sometimes that does happen to people, got widows and stuff like that. But
Yeah, that's a different.
that's
story, though.
different. You know
That's-
what I mean?
that's-
So, but to like
It's not a
voluntarily
choice.
put yourself into that
Yeah,
position
yeah.
where you're lonely and you're by yourself, I just, for me, no,
Yeah.
that's not something that I feel like I
Yeah.
aspire.
That's
to
going
have.
against nature.
Yeah, that's
What-
not
what's,
it.
what's the benefit you looking for, brother?
Benefit. I mean, somebody I can grow with spiritually, man.
Yeah.
You know.
That's very important.
Yeah, spiritually, grow together. You know, we can bounce
The growth.
ideas. The growth. It's about the growth, bro. Going
Yeah.
back to like what I said earlier, just seeing what we created.
Yeah.
You know, seeing family. You know, just seeing generations and generations. You know, that's a beautiful thing. You know, and I think we need to get back to that as black people. You
Yeah,
know,
we-
and let's go back to the beginning with our original mind and not the white man, the system
Right.
mind.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think we done laid in the bed with the system that we forgot our way.
Yeah. Now it's a
Right.
lick.
Yeah,
Dump the
exactly.
broom,
And they're
throw the
eating off of
rice.
us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they're
they're
getting
eating
a
off
percentage
of
of
everything.
But
Correct.
when the fact of the matter is the
Mhm.
benefit of being married is, you know what I'm saying, once you have two people that's cooperating with each
Yeah,
other.
with each other. Correct.
That loves each other.
So
Right? That
Yeah.
that really care
Mhm.
and they want to accomplish things together.
Mhm.
And they decide to bring two
Yeah.
minds together,
Together.
as one.
That's right.
Right? So don't get it twisted, because I hear a lot of women say, if I give my husband all of me, then I lose my individuality.
Mm-hmm.
Not understanding that's not true, because
Right.
if you give your husband all of you, and then he gives you all of him,
Mhm.
right, I'm
you
about to
can't
say.
lose anything.
Right.
Right.
Because
right.
ultimately you asking him to do the same thing.
Right.
You can't
so,
lose anything,
Right.
but
Yeah.
that's the selfish mind.
Right.
And I'm not saying
Yeah.
one
Right.
sex is more
It's about
selfish than
us,
the
not
other.
an I.
I'm
It's
saying
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
have
it's
to
us.
view things in
Mhm.
that manner.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how you have to
Agreed.
view things. Because I always tell, I remember one of them partners asked me a question, something was going with his wife, and I said, well, let me ask you this. So you're saying his wife was a little bit selfish.
Mhm,
So I
mhm.
said, let me ask you this. If she's all about herself, have you explained to her, there's no need for her to only think about herself.
Mhm.
Because, baby, I already have you in mind. See,
Mhm.
before I put myself in,
Mm.
I have you in mind. So
Mhm.
you're already
Mhm.
first.
Mhm.
There's no need for you to put yourself first
Mhm.
if I'm
Right.
putting you first.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Priorities.
Because you're already first.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I'm second.
Mhm.
So if I put you first and you put yourself 1st,
Mhm.
damn, where do
Right.
I fall? Third?
Yep.
Yeah, third.
I'm
yeah.
third.
Yeah.
So let's
But
put
your like you say, your husband, your wife, you
Mhm.
both should be doing the same thing.
The
same
I'm putting
thing.
you
Mhm.
first. You're putting me first. I'm not worried about where I stand
exactly
because you already
because
put
I'm
me
already
first.
put you in that
Yeah.
in that space.
Agreed.
So it's very simple. The benefits is this, man. If you want to have, like you say, a joyful life, a beautiful
Mhm.
family, right? And you want to see your kids and grow. And you want to see your grandkids,
Mhm.
and hopefully God bless you the serenity and the life to
Great-grandkids.
see your great grandkids. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, that's the
all,
beauty
Yeah.
of it all.
right?
Correct.
It's not
correct.
even about the money,
Money,
or how much
right,
money, how
right.
big your house is. It's
Yeah.
about finding joy, a little
Mhm.
bit of peace of joy and happiness in this
And
life
real
that we
love,
live
you'll
in.
be happy in the shoebox with whomever it is.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
the
it-
anybody that
Mhm.
goes against that says that's not true. That is the truth. When you really love
Mhm.
somebody, it don't matter how big your house can be 600 square feet and y'all
Mhm.
are happy as hell.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When I met my wife,
Happy.
I would joke with her and tell her, "You was born with a silver spoon." So when I met my wife, man, I was living. You know how we,
Yeah. Grew up.
I was
yeah,
in a
yeah.
shack, bro. I was in a one-room apartment. Me and my mom, everything was like it was a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She never judged me, looked down on me.
Right.
She made me feel like, man, nothing I couldn't do.
Yeah.
She's like, man, you brilliant. You know how smart you are.
Yeah,
Why you
yeah,
don't want to?
yeah.
Why you don't take school serious? Why you so? You know what I mean?
She encouraged
She
you.
encouraged me. That's
Yeah.
what. That's the
Mhm.
benefit of
Yeah.
marriage, and the right person will inspire you,
Yeah.
right? To do
Yeah.
more, to be
I
more,
agree.
to be greater than you are. It's not about the money and trying to hide that money from this person. That if you gotta
That's
do all that's not
Right.
your person.
That's not your person.
It's not your
Correct.
person.
Shouldn't
I
be
feel like
hiding
if we
money.
get into the
Yeah, right.
conversation of prenups and this is like, and that becomes the whole
Well,
thing.
some
I
people
feel like
it brings some peace of mind, and I
Yeah.
kind of understand it because, like you said, today's time.
Yeah,
But I'm
today's
saying,
time,
and
right.
if you both
Right.
agree on getting a prenup, that's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
as long as you're both
But-
on the same page,
Yeah,
On the
but you
same
gotta
page,
understand
right.
that's not what it really all
Exactly.
boils down. Yeah, handle that.
that shouldn't be
If
the
that's gonna
reason we're
bring y'all
getting
peace of
married.
mind.
Yeah, yeah.
But understand the overall
Yeah.
Objective
of
Yep.
marriage.
Mhm,
You see what I'm saying? It's deeper than just
Yeah, two people
all
coming
those
together.
things, man. It's about family, man. It's about love, joy, understanding, respect, right? You understand me, I understand you. We're building together as a whole, as a
Yeah.
team, as a
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah, as a
Because
unit.
there's
Correct.
no one man above the team, no
Mhm.
one man above the crew,
Mhm.
right? That's
Yeah.
that's what it really
Yeah.
is. It's, we're together to build, to
Mhm.
join together to have something that's beautiful that ain't never been
Yeah,
done
build.
before.
I agree.
Right, and let's forget about the materialistic because when you die, ain't no Rolls
can't
Royce
take
is
it
going
with
in that
you.
hole with
You
you.
can't take it-
That
and-
mansion is not going in
and
that
guess
hole
what?
with you.
and-
That
and-
When
money.
you're old, you want that person to hold your hand
Yeah.
through whatever the
And-
situation.
and-
That's
and-
what's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Don't play
man.
the game and say,
Yeah.
well, it's important because I want to pass something down to my children. Because I'm going to say this to you. You, it's not about the materialistic and what you're going to pass on to your children.
Right.
Because if your children is that important to you, there's this thing called life insurance.
Mhm.
You're going to get 500,000, a million,
Million,
2
yeah.
million, 10 million.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
passing down to your children.
Yeah.
And then, but more so than anything, you have to understand when you're with somebody, you with that person, that's your person.
Mhm.
That's your person for life.
Yeah.
There's no argument. There's nothing, disagreement, misunderstanding that should come between that.
Yeah.
That's just a little
Right.
hurdle. That's just
Yep.
Yeah.
to hurt. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
a little bump on the
It's a
road
little
for you to
puddle.
hurdle over. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like I said, babe, you know I love you, girl. When I get home, we gonna fix that. Huh?
Oh,
Yes,
Lord.
Lord.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
All right, so let's wrap up,
Hey,
guys.
as always,
Yeah.
man, we appreciate you guys and we love you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to find your person and dedicate yourself to that person and go for it all. Because we only get to live this thing we call life once.
One time.
After
Yep.
that, we fade out. So don't be scared. You know, if you feel it, then go with it. With that being said, we want to thank you guys for joining us tonight, man. As always, man, please, man, like, subscribe, comment.
And hit the like button, guys.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys, man. Subscribe. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We ask you guys to grow with us. Let's have conversations. And every Thursday, we'll be going live on Instagram, 8 p.m.
Thursdays,
Right.
8 p.m.
Yes, Vic. Say
Yes,
it,
T.
say it with your chest out.
I did a flyer already. I think it's Wednesdays.
No, Thursday.
Thursdays.
We do
Thursdays at 8 p.m.
We
8
not
p.m.
changed.
Eastern
Thursday,
time.
Join us, and we're going to have great conversation. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Love and peace, man. Yes, sir.